and welcome to The Update. I'm Michelle Stevenson. Well, Foreign Affairs has received confirmation an Australian prisoner of war believed to have been killed in Russia is still alive and in custody. Melbourne man Oscar Jenkins had travelled to fight for Ukraine when he was captured by Russian troops last year, leading to reports he'd been killed. But Foreign Minister Penny Wong has confirmed the 32-year-old is alive, saying consular assistance is being provided to his family. The Prime Minister isn't ruling out more energy bill relief in the lead-up to the next election. According to the latest ABS data, headline inflation is at 2.4% for the year to December, with a fall in the cost of electricity a big contributor. Anthony Albanese says the economy is a fine balancing act.
The RBA are meeting next month. The budget is due in March 25th. So we will continue to do what we can on cost of living measures.
But Shadow Treasurer Angus Taylor says even though inflation is easing, prices are still much higher than they were a few years ago.
That accumulated price increase, that accumulated pain for Australian households is not going away. Indeed, we've seen the biggest collapse in Australian standard of living in our history, higher than any of our peer countries.
An investigation is underway after what is believed to be a caravan with explosives inside discovered on a property in Sydney's northwest. Reports are a note with the address of Jewish targets was also discovered, with police working with the AFP and other agencies on the investigation. There is no ongoing threat to the community. A social media influencer accused of poisoning her baby for clicks and likes has been granted bail. The 34-year-old, who's facing 11 serious charges, including torture, cannot have physical contact with her young bub, though. And Australia's wine exports to China have bounced back ahead of the Lunar New Year. Export values rose 34% to more than $2.5 billion after tariffs imposed by Beijing were lifted. Sport and entertainment are next. To sport, and Alex de Minaur has moved up to a career-high world number 6 in tennis rankings. The 25-year-old reached the Australian Open quarterfinals for the first time last week. In your entertainment news now, and Lourdes Leon led the Nepo stars at St. Laurent's Paris Fashion Week show. Madonna's daughter was joined by Zoe Kravitz and Iris Law, who's the daughter of Jude Law, at the glamorous event. Now, Drake has touched down in Melbourne ahead of his highly anticipated tour. The singer, whose concert kicks off Feb 4th, taking his team to Nobu for a bite to eat. And Gwyneth Paltrow sold her LA home she purchased with ex Chris Martin for a whopping 35 million Australian dollars. The actress saying goodbye to her longtime abode. She looks to downsize with her 2 kids moving out. That's the latest from the Nova Podcast News Team. We'll have another episode of The Update for you tomorrow. I'm Michelle Stevenson.